Good morning. It is 6 o'clock and I've left most of my possessions in my hostel room, and you might be thinking, Ashley, why on earth would you do that? Because I am driving to Connecticut. We are doing Gilmore Girls Day, baby. Let's go. Okay, I am about to turn on the car for the first time and drive on the wrong side of the road for the first time. I am very, very scared. Let's do this. Okay, I forgot that it's in miles. That's fun. Okay, this aircon's like at max. Okay. Drive. Brake, because you're going to distract me. Okay, that's the windshield wiper, so let's not do that. Luckily this is a one-way street. Hi! I got out of the little like industrial area and immediately went into the left lane. Go me. Then I wasn't like so bad. I really had to think about it though. I was like, no, right. I was like, okay, right. I basically was, everyone hated me, but you know what, that's fine.
I'm going to Yale.
It has 3 main parts. One common dining hall, which is our largest dining hall here on campus. It can seat over 1,000 people, and it's a bit of a later lunch option during the school year. It's open until 4 p.m. On all of the weekdays, and dining hall closes at 1:30. So students who have a class that interferes with that can come here. I have a lot of friends who just come here every day because they like it so much. So very delicious. Right in the middle is the dome, which has a sprung floor, which is great for theater and dance performances. And then right here is Goldie Hall, which is a huge concert space. It can seat 2,700 people, and it's home to both the New Haven Orchestra and the Yale Symphony Orchestra. Every year the Yale Symphony Orchestra does a Halloween concert at like 10 p.m. the night of Halloween, and they accompany a movie that is directed by a student that they screen at the back of the room, and it's impossible to get tickets. I got one at the very last minute by buying it off of someone else for like double the price, but it was so worth it. It was one of the best things I've ever seen. The Yale Symphony Orchestra is just one example of clubs that we have here at Yale. We have a lot of arts clubs. We have theater, dance, a huge a cappella population. There's like 14 a cappella groups or something like that. But then we also have basically everything else. We have student government, we have debating, we have finance, we have investing. I'm in Yale Leads, which is the menstrual equity group here on campus. And so we're working to get period products into all of the bathrooms right now. There's also a bunch of things underneath the Schwartzman Center that you can't see right now. But we have the Bow Wow, which is a grab-and-go option for lunch. We have both graduate student and undergraduate study spaces. And then we also have the Well, which was the first designated campus bar. Only for people who are 21 plus. Don't worry, there's no minors in there.
That was fun. I would really recommend doing that if you come to Yale. I think it's really funny that both Harvard and Yale have a statue that does not look like the person the statue is of. I think that is so funny. I'm kind of sad because I went into the Yale bookstore and I found a Yale jumper, like a sweater, that is so much better than the one that my mum got me 2 years ago, and I'm like low-key mad about that. And I am gonna go to the library because books, yay! I like books. So I'm gonna go do that. I basically have to leave, A, because I'm hungry, I need lunch, and I have to drive another hour. So I'm gonna go. It's a whole nother library under the library. Okay, story time. Oh, no, not story time. When I got to Yale, it was not Yale. I put in the wrong postcode, zip code, whatever. So I was 10 minutes late because it was like the town over. Anyways, wrong one, because apparently in the town over they have the same street with the same address, because it's still in New Haven with just a whole different zip code. Anyways, whatever. I was 10 minutes late, so I literally got there at 10. Had to pay for my parking halfway through the thing, and it wouldn't work because I had a VPN on my phone. It like wouldn't let me go in. It was like missed part of the tour, like trying to figure it out, but I got there and it was like fine. Anyways, driving. I may hit a couple curves. I'm really like I'm trying to line up like I usually would when I drive on the left side of the road, like at home. Like I'm trying to do that. Everything else I'm not doing too badly at. Oh, I did though. I'm really remembering to go in the right side. That I'm doing really well at. I did, however, forget, because muscle memory, I did, however, forget that you actually have to look for oncoming traffic when you turn left. So that was new. I did almost turn left into oncoming traffic. Luckily, I saw it because I was looking, because there was a truck that was parked right in front of me. So I was looking at it to make sure it was going, and then I saw it and went, oh, that's right. I have to look for oncoming traffic now while turning left. So that was fun. Anyways, I just got to Washington. I'm in Washington, Connecticut, the town that inspired Stars Hollow, and let me tell you, I can see why. I am very, very excited. I also really need to pee, so I kind of want to do that. I want to get out. I am about to go for lunch at Marty's Cafe. Afterwards, we are doing some really fun stuff today. We are going to the food market, and then the Gun Memorial Library and Museum, and then we are going to Mayflower Inn and Spa, which is what the Independence Inn was based on. Unfortunately, I cannot afford to stay there, considering one night there is basically my whole 2 weeks in New York. So we're not doing that. Then we are going to the White Horse Country Pub for dinner, because apparently it's really, really nice. And then we're going to stay at the Hopkins Inn, which I believe is more kind of like the Dragonfly. And then that's where I'm staying. So it's gonna be fun. Kind of fun, really good food, but not really the vibe that was, you know, going for. The food market is basically like dozies, apparently, and I might get some snacks. Oh, the other thing I keep doing is going to grab the gear stick here. I keep going, where's the gear stick? But it's on this side. Okay, let's park here. Oh, that's right next to someone. I don't like that. That makes me scared. Let's park right here. Alright. Don't hit the pole, don't hit the pole, don't hit the pole, don't hit the pole. Alright, am I in the line? You're gonna open. You're gonna let me open. Alright, I'm a bit out of the line. Don't hit the car, don't hit the car. I'm not in reverse. I'm not usually this bad of a driver. I mean, my anxiety, see, I went to the gear stick. I'm not sure if that made any difference. But like, there are people here to judge me. I feel like that's their job. Oh my god, I literally did it again. I just feel like I'm on the line, and then I get up here and I'm so far away from the line, and I don't know how that works. Alright, you know what, that's good. Alright, park. Brake. Park on. Good. Turn car off. Nailed it. Fix necklace. They were so sweet. There was a girl named Mary Jo. Oh, she's adorable.
5 villages: New Preston, Washington Depot, Washington Green, Marbledale, and Woodville. Founded in 1779 and the first town to be incorporated in Connecticut after the Declaration of Independence, Washington was named for General George Washington, who traveled through the area during the American Revolution. Today, Washington is home to over 3,500 permanent residents, part-time residents, and many visitors throughout the year.
Give that man hot chocolate. But it was really interesting. I really enjoyed it. But I kind of like that kind of stuff. If you're not into history, or it's not going to be for you. Oh, I wanted to show you what I bought at the cute store next to the market, the Washington food market. Firstly, I bought this for my mommy. How cute is she? She's so cute. And then I bought a Christmas decoration for myself, and it is so cute. Oh, she wrapped it really well. I'm gonna have to rewrap it. That's kind of sad. I smell snow.
I smell snow.
Isn't that so cute? I love it. You have to understand how excited I am for this room. Look how much space I have all to myself. I don't think this place is quite as nice, technically speaking, as Dragonfly Inn, but I think it has much better views. Now look, granted, we never saw the Dragonfly's views because, well, it was a set, but I mean, look at this. There's a vineyard literally next door. Like, that's a vineyard over there. And then we're on a lake. So there is a lake right outside there. That was so nice. Everyone I spoke to was lovely. I had a really good time. I got a tour of a place. They were like, I literally wasn't even staying there, and you were like, you can go like sit in the garden, or like go do this and like go do that. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. And like she gave me like a tour of the place, not like a full tour, like she's like, yeah, you can come through the restaurant, and like went to the library and like went through here and like went through there, and it was just like so fun. I just had like one drink in the room. The bartenders were amazing. I did not get their names, maybe I should have. But the girl who took me around was in with Kathleen, and she was adorable. I would really recommend, if you're gonna come here, like don't skip the Mayflower Inn. It's a Friday night and there's like no one in there. Apparently it's really weird like that. Thursday nights are really busy, Saturday nights are really busy. Friday nights, not that busy. So if you want to come on a Friday night. They redid it in 2020, and they redid like the whole place in 2020, so it's like redone, and it actually honestly reminds me so much more of the Dragonfly Inn. Anyways, I have to go have dinner, so I think I'm going to the White Horse pub. How am I meant to eat this? What am I meant to do? What am I actually what am I meant to do? This is so this deserves a Cara impression. Like, genuinely. You know what that means? I'm gonna show you. Like, pretend this is the first time I'm biting into this, okay? Let's get a bit of pastry too. Let's get this horse's leg. wow. I had to do that because this is how good it is. That chicken pot pie was so good. I can't tell whether it's because for the last 2 months I've had nothing but camp food or like burgers and fries from restaurants, that it was just like my first proper meal and that's why it was so good, or whether it was just genuinely a really, really good chicken pot pie. Either way, I had a really good time. I kind of got something for the road, so I'm gonna eat it in bed in my white sheets. It's called Chocolate with Friends, and I'm gonna eat it while watching my TV show. It looks really good. The guy who I ordered it from said that it's his favorite dessert that they do, so I'm gonna eat this while in bed because I can. Good morning. It is my second day in Washington, Connecticut. Another day ahead of us, so let's go. Oh, did you like my shirt? It's my Lorelai Gilmore shirt. Lorelai Gilmore. Hey! So I loved the Smithy Market. I thought it was so cute. They're they are like all for small businesses. They like only they only stock like small business things from like around the area. Sorry, seatbelts annoying with one hand. And they have like local produce and products, and it is amazing and I love it. And then across the street is the Smithy Cafe, which, by the way, I don't have any footage from inside, but I want to say I haven't gone to the Pro Cafe yet. I'm doing that for lunch, but I want to say the Smithy Cafe has a much more Luke atmosphere, like Luke's diner atmosphere, than the Marty's Cafe did yesterday. And I'm saying this because it also, not only does it look more like Luke's from the outside, they also have some like Stars Hollow paraphernalia like inside. Like I bought some at Smith's Market. I got this cute sticker. Can you see that? There you go. Where you lead, I will follow. And this Stars Hollow magnet, because I'm in Stars Hollow. Anyways, but they also had that at the cafe. Thank you. I got a hot chocolate and a croissant because I have to go. So I just got like a breakfast to go, essentially. This, I think if you're looking for a Luke's vibe, this is it. If you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna see how the pose goes, but this is, yeah, Smithy Market in New Preston, I think is a go. It is good. I enjoy it. Also, they spelled my name wrong, but they're just always gonna do that. No one can ever spell my name right. But you know, I have a farmer's market to go to, and then I now have an ice cream place to look at, and I have other things to do now. Okay, so farmer's market was a bust. It's probably fun if you actually want like to buy food, but I don't want to buy food. There's another farmer's market. I was at the wrong farmer's market, and I got an apple cider donut. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna do that. What I'm gonna do instead of wasting time is I'm gonna go to Pose Cafe now and have an early lunch, then go to the ice cream later. I wanted to take a photo in front of a gazebo, but unless I have time, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to waste my time. But I went into the bookstore now when I'm here, and I got this cute Washington, Connecticut hat, and I spent way too much money on this because it's adorable and I wanted it, and it was way too much money and I really shouldn't have spent it, but I did, and now I just won't be able to eat. So I found the church green. There's a church. It's green. The gazebo should be right here, but obviously there's no gazebo, so rude. So I'm gonna get my photos after lunch. But she's cute. Let's go. Post Cafe's over here. Also, it's like Post Cafe like Edgar Allan Poe. I did not know that. So, thoughts on the Poe Cafe. My thoughts are, I think aesthetic wise it is technically more Luke Diner aesthetic than Marty's or Smith Cafe. Food wise, I think it's a lot like Luke's, and I think it has the best food. I didn't try a lot of the food at Smith Market, but I think it has the best food. So if you want really, really good food, I go to the Poe Cafe. If you want the Luke vibe, I would go to Smith Market, and I think Marty's Cafe is good, but I don't think it fits kind of any of Luke's Cafe, like Luke's line of boxes. Post Cafe has kind of, it's got the really unique aesthetic and really unique vibe, but it's not kind of Luke's vibe. But it's got the best food, I think, personally, at least based on the food that I ate and my experience there. I did though get a sea salt chocolate chip cookie, so I'm excited for that. But I'm about to go get ice cream, but I'm at the site of the bridge, so I'm gonna go walk to it. Things are not walkable. I feel like you need a car to live here. In Gilmore Girls, they mention the bridge a lot. Obviously it's not this bridge, it was just made up a bridge. There's obviously an iconic scene where Luke pushes Jess off a bridge. So this is one scoop, apparently. I don't know how, but apparently it is. Yummy. The town I'm in, currently New Milford, to get the photos of the gazebo, I think has the best kind of small town Stars Hollows-y town square feel. You know what I mean? Like it has the best, that vibe. I would have been happy with staying an extra night, even at like the Hopkins Inn. That would have made the whole trip so much better, as if I could have stayed an extra night and spent a whole other day here, because I would have loved to explore New Milford. I think like explore a whole like another town as well, because obviously Stars Hollow wasn't like Gilmore Girls was filmed here. There's nothing to actually like be like, this is actually the place. You have to go to Warner Brothers to do that, which to be fair I've technically already done, because I've done the Warner Brothers tour years ago before COVID, but like because I've already done that, it's not like there's no like like you're just kind of exploring towns and being like, this is kind of like, it's the same kind of thing, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just wish I had more time.
Cheers.
Yeah. Do you actually call it Starbies?
No, I just kind of do that for the video.